Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for being here. My name's Amanda, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time. And this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages to you, for you from Spirit. So this will be a collective message, but I also want to stress that this is a message for divine feminines as well. Okay. So collective. You have someone who's trying to attach an etheric cord to your heart space, an energetic cord to your heart space, and you would have felt it, okay? You would have felt this person trying to almost like throw an energetic arrow into your heart space, or cast a fishing lure or a fishing hook into your heart space and latch into your heart space, dig in, get in. It's very forceful, okay? Now you would have felt this pang of energy right in the middle of your chest, right where your heart is. Now, of course, you guys, if you are concerned about your physical health, please go seek out professional medical advice. But from a spiritual standpoint, that is what I'm getting, okay? Now, if you have felt this and you did nothing about it, Spirit wants you to remove that etheric cord, and you can do that with your intentions. Imagine yourself pulling it out, because it's almost like this person fired an arrow into your heart space and they're in there. So yank it out, okay? And then heal it and protect your heart space. Just envision it happening. Use your minds, use your third eye to do that. Use your intentions. Visualize it, you guys. Visualize cutting the cord, taking the fishing lure out, or the fishing hook. I don't know why I keep saying lure. Maybe this person's trying to lure you back to them, or pull you back to them, or they're trying to lure you away from the spiritual path, or they're trying to make you choose someone else in love. They want you to choose someone else rather than the person that you really want. So you just have to be really careful right now, because I feel like this person is malicious. This is not a good person. They're attaching to you in order to sway you away from what you really want, or manipulate you, manipulate your energy, do a binding spell, a love spell. They're trying to block you from your true love, or something like this, you guys, okay? And Divine Feminines, I just filmed a reading yesterday, and if you haven't checked it out, you should. It's titled, "The Divine Masculine and Karmic Are Both Sending You a Lot of Energy. Stay balanced and don't take it on as your own." Okay, and that's in my playlist. I just posted that very recently. And I feel like this is linked, but Spirit said to make it a collective message applicable to everyone, okay? So it's not just for the Divine Feminine Collective, it's broader than that. But I am getting that this is like an extension of that reading in a way. So yes, I do feel like this karmic person, they're trying to manipulate things for you guys. And I was drawn to the 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reed. So we'll see why. Let's pull. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. What other messages wish to come through regarding this matter. This person's really invasive. The land between, okay, so you and this person are at a distance. You could be worlds apart. You could be at an emotional distance from this person, a physical distance from this person, or both. And I feel like they're trying to attach to you. Now, they're either trying to pull you back to them, or they're trying to make you go towards someone who is not good for you. The storyteller. So you should be mindful of the stories that you're telling yourself right now. Be very mindful of the thoughts that you're having and the beliefs that you have around yourself and your healing and your journey and your purpose and whatever else is going on in your life. Okay, because I feel like this person, they may be trying to get you trapped in your mind, or they may be trying to rewrite your life, rewrite destiny, rewrite your future. This is someone who's very interfering, you guys. I really don't like it. This is someone who's trying to mess with the divine plan, with your destiny. And I really feel like they're trying to stop you and a specific person from coming together. And I feel like they have done intentional spell work okay? Or they're really heavily focusing their intentions on you and stopping you from succeeding or blocking you from a specific person. I'm really getting that. So they're trying to attach to your heart space. $48, a burst of magic. So your crown chakra has expanded recently. You've gone through another ascension, and those of you who are tuning in, you are heavily, heavily leaning into your divine feminine energies. You're intuitive, you're very psychic, you're sensitive, you're empathic. I feel like you have a spiritual practice. You're very in touch, in tune with your body, your heart, your mind, your soul. You're very in tune with the divine. You can read energy, you pick up on energy effortlessly. So that's why you have to be really careful, you guys. I feel like this person's trying to leech your energy harvest, or I don't know, they're doing magic on you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit was like, magic, that's the key word. Thanks. A burst of magic being the key word. This person's done magic on you. They have, and I do feel it's intentional. It's like intentional spell work. I'm not even kidding, okay? And I feel like this person may be writing things down of what they want to happen, or they may be writing things down and then burning it, or whatever they do. They have some sort of magical ritual that they're doing, and it's not good. It's giving me a bad feeling. It's not healthy white magic. It's not magic that you use to heal and grow and evolve. This person is using magic for evil purposes, okay? It's like black magic, dark magic. They want to control things. They want to block things. They want to take from you. They want to take from others. It's not good. And this person, I feel like they might be working with really dark, lower energies. Just dark energies, you guys. I don't really know. And I don't really even want to name it, but I'm just getting that. I'm seeing the devil card in my third eye. So I feel like this person's working with very low energies, low frequencies, and it's not going to work out for them. So just be careful. Stand in your sovereignty, the royal you. A great big love is coming in because you know you're royal and you have a royal bloodline. And if you resonate with being an empress, your emperor is coming in. If you resonate with being an emperor, your empress is coming in, and you guys are meant to be. You're destined to be together. This person knows it. And I'm seeing a rat. This person's a rat. They're trying to interfere. They're sneaky. They're underhanded, and they're doing really shady things here. It's not good, and it's not going to work out for them. It's not going to work. And on top of it, they're going to have a huge fall from grace. They're not learning their lessons, is what Spirit's saying. So instead of going off and doing the healing and taking accountability for their life and churning their life around, they're still trying to exert their will over yours. They're trying to change people's free will, which is a big no-no. That's like Magic 101. You don't do that. You don't do that, okay? So things are not going to work out for this person. They're going to have a fall from grace. And I don't think they realize what's about to occur. They're going to go through a sudden tower moment is what I'm being shown, okay? That's just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the tower card for this person. A sudden ending, a sudden crumbling. They might lose their abilities, okay? They're going to lose their abilities to manifest. They're going to lose their abilities to divinate. They're going to lose their magical powers because they're abusing them. Divine Matrix, number 44. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune with this one. I'm also getting that this person likes to spy on you, watch you, divinate on you constantly, all day, every day. They're obsessed with you. This person may scry into water. They may use mirror magic to look in on you, spy on you. It's really creepy. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And they're trying to block the divine plan, or they're trying to interfere with destiny. They're trying to interfere with people's free will here, and it's not good. Sacred reverence. Yeah. So you hold the key to someone's heart here. And this person knows it. somebody sees you as the perfect mate, the perfect partner. You are their match. You are their holy space, is what I just heard. Holy space? Holy place? Their holy place? So you're sacred to them, and they want to be with you, and they're going to be with you. But man, this person is trying to attach to your heart space so that you step off the path, so that you choose non-sacred things. Okay, so just stay focused. The power of purpose. Stay focused. Stay focused on your purpose, because that's going to keep you in your power, and it's going to keep you on the right path. It's interesting that I just said stay focused, because this is a bullseye. This is a target, and there's an arrow in the middle of the target. There's an arrow in the bullseye. Stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize. Also, I brought through that vision earlier at the beginning of the reading where I said this person has drawn back an arrow, and they fired it, and they've tried to fire it straight into your heart, and they were aiming for your heart, and it hit. You guys, it hit. So if you felt it, make sure you cut that cord. You get that arrow, you reef it out, you pull it out right now. If you feel like that happened to you, pull it out. Say, no, you cannot latch on to me. I forbid it to be so. And then protect your heart space. Okay? Call in Archangel Michael. Ask him to sever and cut any and all energetic cords, known or unknown, seen or unseen, that do not serve your greatest and highest good. Okay? And then imagine Michael doing that, cutting those cords, and then you reclaim your power across all space and time, and then you wrap yourself in a bubble of protective light and set the intentions that no one can latch on to you. No one can manipulate you. No one can attach etheric cords to you. Declare it to be so. Wow, that's confirmation, you guys. It is confirmation for you, for sure. Where are we gonna go? That one? This person's scheming. They're scheming. Strength card. See, you need to stand in your strength. Stand in your sovereignty, and you stand in your strength by standing in your truth, operating from your truth, focusing on your mission, focusing on your purpose, pouring into self-care, allowing things to unfold. You don't have to do anything here. You just have to make sure you have a really good daily spiritual practice that cleanses your energy and protects your energy. Ground, cleanse, protect, repeat. Ground, cleanse, protect, repeat. It's like that. Okay. My goodness. So what is this person trying to do by attaching to you? What are they trying to do? There's the Tower energy. I told you, this person's going to have a very sudden ending in their life to a specific relationship. I think that everything they've built is going to crumble, and it's going to crumble fast, and it's going to crumble hard, you guys. Hard, because of what they've done. They shouldn't have done this. It's really going to backfire. They've done spell work. They did magic, and it was intentional. Three of Swords. You guys, this person was trying to, or has tried, they have tried to fire some sort of hook or arrow or cord into your heart space. This person is brokenhearted. They're going through a breakup, separation, or a divorce, or they know that they're about to, and they don't want to lose that person. So I feel like that person wants to move towards you, and so they're trying to get you to move towards someone else, so that that person, when they come towards you, you've moved on, or something like that. So it's not going to work, but I feel like that's this person's strategy. Like that was their plan, the spell work, their intentions that they put into this. Or yeah, what were they trying to achieve here? What were they trying to achieve with the spell work? Four of Cups. They don't want to be rejected. They're trying to stay in the game, is what I just heard. They don't want to be left out. They don't want to be rejected. Yeah, look, Five of Wands. This person's competing with you. They want to stay in the game. But it's over for them. What were they trying to achieve here by attaching to the collective's heart space? The Strength card. They may have been trying to sway you off the path, to make you feel less confident in yourself, to rush into a new relationship. I feel like they were trying to force you to do something. They were trying to force their will over yours. Yeah, they were trying to push you, force you, rush you into some sort of decision here. The Empress, they're trying to leech your energy, maybe even harvest your energy as their own, because they're not an Empress, but you are, and they wish they could be in this energy, but they can't because they haven't done the healing, because they keep projecting and onto people instead of taking accountability, and they keep avoiding their healing. If they did their healing, they could achieve this energy, but instead they keep falling. They keep lowering their vibration because they're competing, they're playing dirty, they're doing weird spell work here. It's not good. They're trying to affect your heart space, and I think they're trying to make it so you don't feel confident in yourself, so that you don't love yourself, so that you don't take care of yourself, so that you start to look ragged and unkempt and scraggly, and you put on all of this weight, and you stop, I don't know, showing up and shining, so that you're not attractive anymore. I'm getting that. This person's trying to affect your self-care routine, because whoever loves you, they're drawn to you because you take care of yourself, because you're shining and you love yourself and you're confident. So if this person can take that away from you, they're thinking, well, then that person won't love collective anymore. That's this person's warped way of thinking, instead of doing the healing work and the introspection, you know, instead of, oh, okay, well, what do I need to learn in this situation? What can I do to improve my life? No, they're not thinking that way. They're thinking, how can I destroy collective's life? So they're going to fail, and they're going to fail hard, and it's not going to be pretty. They're making all the wrong choices. Yeah, the Hangman. They're trying to block you. They're trying to block you, delay you, hold you up, change your mind, change your thinking, so that you don't see yourself in the same light, so that you let someone go and you move on and you move towards someone else. They're trying to do that. The Tower. This person's going to experience the Tower very soon, and they're not expecting it. And when it happens, it's going to shock them, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt real bad. They shouldn't have done this. It was more than just one time, though. The universe gave this person multiple times and multiple opportunities to stop what they were doing, clean up their act, make the right choices, and do the healing, but they refused. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. No, I feel bitter and jaded and angry, and I'm going to project my bitterness and anger onto collective instead of doing the healing. Wrong. Wrong. Fail. 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 You're not going to pass that lesson. That's for sure. Sorry, you don't get to pass. You failed. You're going to stay where you are until you learn this lesson. What else were they trying to do here? Judgment. Ooh, they're under judgment. See what I mean? They were trying to sway you off the path, or they are trying. They're trying to get you off the path, away from your purpose, away from your mission. So whatever you do, stay focused on your mission. Stay dedicated. Take good care of yourself. Remove cords. Cut cords every day. Cleanse your energy. Protect your energy. Ground your energy. Wow. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Judgment is about having a mission, a calling, a purpose. It's about a wake-up call. It's about a decision, being at a crossroads. It can also talk about the universe calling judgment on someone. And I feel like this person is under judgment, and it's not pretty. They were given multiple chances to stop doing this, and they have tried to interfere with your life and other people's lives multiple times. And you can't do that. So they're going to be stopped, and they're going to be stopped like that. And it's going to hurt. It's going to be fast. Look, Seven of Swords. This person's a liar, a thief, a manipulator, a cheater, a scam artist, someone who's trying to steal from you. They're not learning the lessons. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. They're not learning the lessons. So they're not going to be able to graduate and move on until they do. They're about to get disciplined. They are. The Fool. They took some sort of a risk here and it's not going to work off for them. I mean, it's not going to pay off, but it's weird I said work off. Work off. Maybe you work with this person and they're competing with you at work, or they're, I don't know, work off. Work off. Weird. They're trying to get you to walk away from your work, from your mission, from whatever it is that you do, from your light work. They were trying to get you to go in a different direction, to go after someone else or go towards a different career or something like that, but it's not going to work. But they tried. They tried to do it. Yeah, the Devil. You guys, this person, I told you, I saw the devil in my third eye. And there we have it. See? You guys, I was picking up on that. They're working with demons. Very low vibrational frequency here, and it's not good. It's black magic. They've been trying to cast spells to bind people to things that are very unhealthy. I feel like this person has tried to invade your energy, read up on you, divinate on you, and I know for a fact that they have tried to find out your weakness. What is Collective's weakness, so that I can cast a spell and get them attached to their weakness so that they fail in life, so that their vibration goes down, so that they fall into this devil energy, and so that they're addicted and they're attached to things that are not good for them, so that I can come out on top. That's what this person tried to do. And it's what they're trying to do right now, currently, you guys. I feel like they've done it in the past and they're doing it again. And every time I go to talk about this, you guys, it feels like someone goes to stuff a sock in my mouth. That's why I keep tripping over my words, because this person doesn't want me to talk about it. So my apologies if that's annoying to listen to, but it's just the energy, you guys. And this person's aggressive and they're dark. This person is obsessed with blocking you and someone else from coming together, and they're very negatively attached with this person, rather. This energy is a lot. You guys, just use the selenite tower for a minute. I'm gonna hold it like a unicorn horn on my heart space. Just beam out the darkness. Blast away the darkness. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, there. That actually felt good. You might want to try that. Woo. Okay, so they were trying to attach to you, yeah? Yeah, the devil talks about attachments. They were trying to connect an etheric cord to your heart space, to drag you down, to trap you, to delay you, to pull you away from your path, to stop you from going after what you want, to make you feel afraid, so that you would choose a different person and a different career path for yourself. 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person, they want you to be with someone else. They don't want you to stay single. They want you to get committed or married to someone else, so that the person they're connecting to, that they are negatively attached to or obsessed with, won't be able to move towards you. That's just what I'm getting. And I feel like they can't stand that you love yourself, that you pour into self-love, self-care, that you know your worth, you know your value, you're independent, you're strong, you're standing in your sovereignty, you're very royal, you're very protected, and they can't seem to get through to you. They're so mad, and this person is pouting and stomping. They're a brat, they're a whiny little brat, and they are about to experience something very shocking because Spirit's had enough. The universe has warned this person to stop and they're not listening. What's going to happen? Queen of Swords. Whoa. Lessons. Illusions. Confusion. Seven of Cups. They might end up feeling really confused or losing their mind a little bit here. And they're going to lose a lot of money. What's going to happen? What are the repercussions for this person for doing this? Seven of Wands. I feel like your spirit team's coming in there to put this person in their place, to protect you. I feel that people are going to start rejecting this person, pushing them away, not wanting to be around this person because they are of such a low frequency. They're of such a low vibration here. I feel also that they're just going to give up. They're going to give up because they're going to be stripped of their power. They're going to be stripped of their confidence. They're going to be, whatever they tried to do to you, it's just going to bounce back and it's going to happen to them. So what else? What else is going to happen? Oh, the person who wants to come towards you is going to fight even harder for you. I had to cackle like that. It just felt good, you know? Justice for you, collective. So yes, this person tried to keep somebody away from you, but instead this person's going to fight even harder for you. They're not going to give up on you. Truth always wins. Love always wins. Honor always wins. Taking accountability for your life and doing the healing work instead of projecting onto others always wins. Learn this lesson now to avoid disappointment and failure. Learn it now. Six of Pentacles. This person's going to start experiencing money loss and a lot of money loss. They're going to go into debt overnight is what I just heard. This person may have a farm or have chickens or work with chickens or feed chickens, because I'm really drawn to these chickens. This person's a chicken, okay? Let's say it how it is. This person's a coward. They're a controlling coward. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Things are going to start leaving their life at a rapid pace. Money, friends, commitments, jobs. They're going to fall from grace. People are not going to want to be around this person anymore because they're going to see this person for who they really are, and it's not pretty. Because this person has cast some sort of a spell, some sort of a cloaking spell to appear a certain way, and that spell is going to be broken, you guys. And when that spell is broken, people are going to be repulsed by this person. They're going to see very clearly that this person is a monster, and they're going to be like, ugh, get away from me. I'm really getting that. Yeah, get away from me. Two of Swords, go away. Have you always been like that? Oh my, have you always had horns and hooves? Why am I just seeing this now? Yeah, the Death card. Like I said, they're going to start losing things at a rapid pace. Massive endings in their life. There's a change a-coming and they know it and they don't want it and they've tried to stop it. Look, the Magician. See, they've done spell work. Black magic. It's not good magic. And they've used demons. Lower vibrational frequencies. I don't know, they've done a deal with the devil or whatever. Not sure. That's just the best way I can describe it. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know about that. The Lovers. So this person is going to fight for you and they're going to be with you. You guys are true loves, maybe twin flames if you resonate with being on that journey. This person is going to choose you. They already have chosen you. They already have. And I feel like this person, they know it, and they tried to, they're trying. I keep saying this in past tense, but it's not. It's like they're doing this now. They're trying to pull you away, you and this person, away from one another. They're trying to get you to choose someone else so that this person can't come towards you. the Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to change the course of destiny here, but they're not going to be able to do it. The Seven of Cups. The illusion is about to be shattered, if it hasn't already. Okay. This person tried to create a lot of illusion and confusion wherever they went. I'm hearing temptress, temptress. This person was a siren or a temptress. The Tower. There we go. Extra confirmation for you guys of what I saw in my third eye for you during the vision. I saw the Tower in my third eye. And I said that this person is going to experience a Tower moment real soon, you guys, for what they've done. And it's not going to be pretty. It's going to come in and it's going to be fist. Okay. It's going to be fast. It's going to be shocking. It's going to be sudden, and it might feel like, you know, a blow. And they're going to lose things like that overnight. This is a sudden shift. And things are going to be moving in your favor, in your favor for sure, collective. Everything that they've sent towards you is going to come back to them, but they're not expecting it, and that's why it's going to shock them. They actually think they've gotten away with this. They do. Yeah, the Page of Cups. This person is out celebrating, laughing, feeling happy and carefree, thinking, haha, I managed to succeed in my evil ways. But little do they know, unbeknownst to them, actually no. Okay, there's a Tower moment approaching for them, and it's not going to be pretty. You reap what you sow. You get what you give. And the universe has had enough, and this has to stop. I'm telling you. You know, it's like, I'm sorry, you don't get to graduate. You need to go back to school. You need to go, we're going to keep you back a grade because you failed. You didn't learn the lessons. This is Earth School, and you're not learning the lessons. So you don't get to move on. You don't get to graduate. You don't get a pass. You get a big fat F for failure, and you're going to have to go back to the drawing board and try again, right? Oh, but I'm going to try to interfere with someone's love life. Wrong. Fail. Try again. Oh, but I'm going to try to use black magic to get my way. Wrong. Fail. Try again. Oh, but I'm going to try to change somebody's mind so that they feel really crappy about themselves and they have low self-esteem, so that they see themselves in a poor light, and then they fail in life and they lose their appeal. Wrong. Fail. Try again. Try again. And also I'm hearing this person is running out of agains. Soon they're not going to be able to try again. Okay? Soon they're just going to not get another chance here. I don't really know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, see, Two of Swords. Wrong. No, try again. You got it wrong. The Three of Cups. This person may have even started a group or a coven or a team of people. They tried to round up a team of people to work against you, the Three of Pentacles, but it didn't work. Oof, it's not good. The Sun. I feel like this person, if they don't stop what they're doing and learn the lessons, you guys, they're just not going to experience freedom or happiness or liberation or enlightenment or growth. They're just always going to stay stunted, and they're always going to experience bad karma. They're always going to be stuck in the karmic trenches, repeating the same karmic cycles over and over and over because they're not learning the lessons, which is really sad because they have the power to get out by choosing love over hate, choosing to surrender instead of choosing to try to control other people. You know, you can't control other people. You can control yourself, but you can't control other people. So you're about to get everything you ever wanted and then some. I also feel with the Sun card here, everybody is about to see this person very clearly, and it's not pretty. It's not going to be pretty. Anything else? Where are we at? Ooh, 36 minutes. Wow. The Seven of Pentacles. So this person has been doing this for a long time, maybe even years for some of you, and it hasn't worked. And they keep putting all of this effort into evil spell work and blocking you and all of this, trying to destroy you or take you down. And all of their efforts have gone to nothing. They've accumulated into nothing. All that's happened is that they've incurred a lot of really bad karma and they're really tired. So you're so protected. They can't believe how protected you are because no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, they keep failing. And the universe is like, that's right. You're always going to fail because you're not making the right choices. Nope. Try again. Nope. 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 Block. Nope. 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 Five of Pentacles. Five of Swords. This person keeps operating from fear and control. They keep operating from the ego. This person is competing with you, and they shouldn't be doing that. They need to start focusing on themselves and their own healing instead of being focused on you. This person's a narcissist, and they're a gaslighter, and they're delusional, and they waste so much time and energy on hurting people instead of trying to better their life. And that's why things aren't going well for them, because if they chose to better their life and pour all of their time and energy into healing themselves and learning the lessons and whatnot, then they would actually have gotten somewhere. But instead, they're really blocked and stuck in life, and they will be always blocked and stuck in life until they figure this out. Like, figure it out. Figure it out. So, Spirit's about to drop a really big textbook into this person's lap with that Tower energy. They're about to get slapped by the universe, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad. Because apparently the subtle messages that Spirit has been sending this person has not been getting through. So they're going to have to up it here. The universe is going to have to up it. And that's what is about to happen. So you guys, this was the message. I'm sorry it was so long, but it is what it is. So I hope this gave you some confirmation and clarity around what you already know and sense to be true. And I look forward to reconnecting with you in the next one.